Hey everybody, I'm here today with I guess I can call you a friend, Natalie, maybe, or a friend or
Sure.
a colleague, a client. And Natalie is kind enough to share a testimonial with us because we just recently started working together. And fortunately, she's had some pretty quick results. Right? So, well, I'll let you speak now. I don't even think you need me to prompt you with questions, right? Because you're always bubbling with energy and information to share with us.
Well, I'm really pleased with how easily I adapted to this and how rapid the response was in my body. I was so uh, amazed by it all. I started out very slowly, then gradually increased the amount I was drinking.
What
And
were
then I went on
what were you drinking?
the kefir,
Kefir, yes, yes.
kefir. I always say it wrong. I
No, no,
apologize. Kefir.
you're not saying it wrong at all. Yeah,
Okay.
there's many
Yeah.
pronunciations. So a lot of people will say that I'm saying it wrong when I say kefir.
Mhm.
I think kefir might be more popular. Yeah.
Mhm. But in any event, I mean, I started experimenting with it in many ways. I tried fermenting fruit. I didn't care for that.
Mm.
So then I just use it as a shake with fruit. And I don't always have that. Sometimes I just drink it. Most of the time I just drink it straight. So I'm really
You
lazy.
you like the
Yeah.
flavor or straight? Oh, okay. So that,
Um, the flavor isn't bad unless it's over fermented and then it's more tart. And then I don't like that. But yeah, I drink it straight. I might put a little bit of maple syrup in it, pure maple syrup in it, and that's enough to get me over the edge if it's a little tart.
okay.
My dog even loves it, and
Oh yeah, nice, nice,
yeah, he really when I have it, he runs in the room and he's like begging, and I
nice.
give him some. Yeah,
Very good.
yeah,
We
because
always do. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
if it's doing good for me, it's probably going to do good for him too. So,
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, we give the extra grains because our my grains grow pretty quick. And so I take some out and we feed them to the dogs. That-
oh, you feed the grains to the dog, not
Yeah.
not the.
Well, they do get a little kefir too, because so another thing is when I'm done straining, the bowl will still have some kefir left.
And
And
they lick it.
yes, yes. So
I
yes,
know he loves that.
yeah, right.
It's so funny. He smells it he just comes running from whatever room he's in. It's
Mhm.
really cute. But my results have just been amazing. I've had a lifelong problem of digestive issues. I've had my gallbladder removed. I've had two surgeries, fundoplication for GERD. I even found that my acid levels have gone down. There's been an improvement with acid levels. And it was working really, really well. But when I went on vacation, I couldn't get the kefir anywhere. I looked even for, I couldn't, I was in Canada. And so I was without it. It was effective for 4 or 5 days being without it. And then I started going on a decline. So when I came back, my kefir died. Poor thing, I felt so sad. I needed to give it a funeral.
That's because
And
yeah, because you didn't put it in the fridge, right? You left it out. Yeah, that was
yeah, I forgot it out, and it's like it died. So I asked you for some grains, and then I let them work for like 2 days. I dumped it, and I wanted to refresh the grains because I didn't know how long, to do it. And then I started up full force, but I drank too much too soon, and that was a little upsetting. So then I decreased the amount I was drinking, and now I'm right back out up to normal. And I cannot tell you what this means to me personally. It is like a miracle drug for me.
mm,
I wish that doctors would be more open to this because I've gone to gastroenterologists my whole life. They could never figure out what's wrong with me. Three surgeries, some of it is improved, most of it is not. I run to the bathroom. I'll go out to eat and worry that I might not get home in time, or I have the anxiety of eating, thinking I'm going to have to run to the bathroom in a half an hour.
no,
And this was a very frequent happening at home as well. This has stopped for the first time,
remarkable.
and I would say probably since I'm a child, maybe even before. I actually enjoy eating, and I ate because I was piggish. I didn't enjoy what I was eating. It was some kind of nervous reaction. Now I actually taste my food and enjoy my food without worrying that I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Nice.
And that is amazing for me. Just, it's really life-changing.
And
And
it's just the kefir, right? That's had this impact on you. And
yeah,
about how much are you drinking now per day?
um, I probably in the course of a day, about a cup and a half.
Okay.
What I do is I have the kefir for breakfast in the morning, and I might make a shake, and that's kind of my breakfast because I'm really not hungry. Then I might have a few sips of it after I eat, after dinner, after lunch if I'm home, and maybe even a little bit right before I go to bed. So I think it totals about a cup and a half or maybe a little more during the day. Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. And in the beginning, were you using it like whenever you felt GERD? I forget, or that's another call.
No, in the beginning, I had a tablespoon
You built
frequently
up.
during the day. And then the next day was a little more, and the next day was a little more. And then I realized that my GERD at night was, I wasn't even taking, I take chewable tablets. I didn't even have to take a chewable tablet.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Um, right at this moment in time, I still have a little more acid than I would like. But I've also had, it had a slow response to the kefir. I had more of a reaction this time than I did last time because I started it wrong. But now I'm on track. But there were times when I would take the chewables 4 or 5 times a day.
Oh,
Now it's maybe once, twice, or none. So even with that, I spoke to my gastroenterologist about this, and he was mum. He listened, but he didn't respond. And I was disappointed in that, but he did listen. And the nurse that was with him started raving about it herself. And then he sort of was like,
oh,
oh, because she believes in some homeopathic combined with traditional medicine.
good for
And
her.
yeah, so that was a really good reaction. And then when I was on vacation, that was terrible. Somehow the conversations came up. People came to me and conversations came up about digestive issues. And then I told them my story and I gave them your information.
Oh,
So
thank you.
there's a lady from California and another one from Minnesota. So I think you did get a call from California, but I don't know if that was her.
Oh, hopefully I didn't block her by accident.
Oh, okay. I don't have her number. I gave her all your information, and so I don't have her number. But and then my cousin is now interested, and my son and my brother. When I told him about it, he has pancreatic cancer,
Oh, yeah.
and it was just we just learned about it. The timing of going on this was beautiful. I went on it, then I heard about him, and he started buying the store bought. He didn't have. He wanted. The doctor said don't have fat, so we got low fat. I'm trying to encourage him to make it himself, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Mm,
So even he had positive results because he couldn't eat, and he was mixing the kefir with rice, and he was starting to gain a little weight.
nice.
So the timing in my life right now is so perfect
Mm, fantastic. Right. Everything happens when it needs to happen.
for a reason. Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, it's so exciting. Even for me, of course, I have so many clients that have amazing experiences with kefir. But I know sometimes it really takes a while. Sometimes people are nervous and I never want to push people too much, so I kind of hesitantly ask, people, are you doing it or how are you feeling? But you were pretty quick. It was very, very fast reaction time. But you're really a go-getter. I mean, as a travel agent too, you're just one of those people that's really out there. It seems like you just go after things. So,
Well, I was also a teacher for so many years, and I appreciate creativity in an individual. And I'm a lifelong learner. And when I see somebody such as yourself that isn't the average, you're not the average.
oh, well,
That excites me because I know there's something really going on in there, and that excites me. And that's why I was attracted to you. And I'm always ready to try something. There's no negative responses to this. There's no, why wouldn't I try to help myself if I can? Now I have knowledge of how to do it, and that's very exciting. Now I can help other people too.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
jumping on it fast, yeah, I did, but I was ready. And I'm that way anyway. That is kind of my personality. So,
But it's so great. And what's interesting too is, of course, we've got you set up with a whole bunch of other tools that you can also implement whenever you feel like it, So, but it's very cool to see you just with the first one, just see so
hmm
much happen. Um,
right.
I
Well,
I'd also like to mention that I have the privilege of seeing you almost every week in our Business Networking International, the BNI. So that's really nice because I've gotten to know you and know about you from the business side, right? So,
well, anybody that's interested in better health should contact you.
oh well, thank you. But
So thank you very much for the opportunity to share my excitement and my newfound knowledge of something that's just had such a positive effect on my life. So thank you.
oh no, no, my pleasure. Again, thank you for sharing. It's I realize very few people can share because health is a very personal thing. And it's really great when people do. So like I don't really want to pressure anybody to do videos, but again, you are a very outgoing person and you're an educator, right? So I mean, you're going to be educating a lot of people through this video. And so, yeah, I appreciate you sharing. So thank
Well,
you again, Nat, and who knows, maybe we'll do some other videos in the future.
that'd
So,
be great.
all right,
Thanks so much.
thank you.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.